back to another episode of Stellaris. We're building a bunch of cruisers. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cruisers being built. So that, yeah, that's quite a bit. We've got 1 cruiser already, so we'll have 8 cruisers in total. And that'll be more than enough, I think. How are we doing against this guy? Equivalent strength. He's got 2 vassals. Both of them are pretty much obsolete. Yeah. They've got inferior tech, but the rest of him's pathetic. We've got our ally, who's equivalent fleet power to us, right? So, between me and him, we could probably take on this guy. And that might be worth doing, actually. So, the question will be, what do we want? Do we want to conquest or liberate? And the way we're going to figure that out is basically look at our, we're probably just going to conquest. If I had to guess. However, well, he's got a lot of territory that he doesn't actually, that isn't really his. He's enslaved some of his own people. That's great. He's fanatically collectivist. Okay. Well, that makes some sense. But there was a lot of areas that he conquered, I think, that, like these guys. We should try to release these guys. So the Yaks Kaluk, we might be able to ally them. Really, the question comes down to, do we just want to control all of the galaxy, or do we want to break it apart and have just form a federation? I'm more inclined to go with just conquer it all. Be bird person. Everything bird person. That's what I'm thinking of doing. So we'll just conquest. We'll just take his, yeah. Once our cruisers are built, we'll definitely declare war. But let's look at this. So, can we get him to break his vassalizations over people? Yes, we can liberate the vassalizations themselves. That doesn't seem nearly as valuable as just conquesting everything, though. So, like taking, we might have to give our allies something. But if we were to take, like, let's say, Riak here. Yeah, we will have to give our ally something. So he'll get one territory. We'll give him Fulaz. He'll like that, okay. And then we'll take Volhau, whatever that, yeah. And that'll probably be it. So we'll take these two systems. And our ally will get that system, and we'll be right close to his capital. We'll also split him up a little bit. He'll have really funky borders. He'll probably only have, like... Basically, we'll take a big chunk out of him. Something like that. Alright, okay, so that's the plan. Let's let the game go, though. And let's get those cruisers out. Because we're not going to do anything until we get those cruisers. How are we doing on income?
Research complete.
And minerals. We've got autocannons now. I've kind of completely changed the way I structure ships, and I might actually have to change that now. Let's get more minerals. In fact, we might look at this right now. Let's look at the how we built our ships. Okay, so here's the cruiser that we've built. I think overall that looks good. That looks like a good build. The way I've kind of completely changed my structuring is I kind of want to find, like, the plasma thrower and the disruptors are really good. Our rail guns are good. Space torpedo is good. The autocannons are okay. How is our point defense? Point defense is shitty. Say the least. I'm going to put more missiles. Oh, we already had missiles. Well, we'll put more in. There you go. Missiles. No, actually, yeah. Actually, we will do that. We'll pair them off like that. That looks good. No, I take it back. I'm gonna go back and forth a lot, by the way. It's kind of what I do. No. Missiles. Upgrade that. Got our best stuff equipped already. Actually, hold on. The regenerative hull is better than the armor, I think. I remember having this conversation. Adds 2 armor. It's a difference of 2% armor reduction. Or we could have 1.5% hull regeneration a month. Basically, what that means is instead of reducing damage, allowing your ships to live longer in a battle, you make it so you can just do more battles without having to repair your ships. And that part, I think, is beneficial. So we will actually put in the regenerative hull. That's 1.5% hull regeneration every month. It's not bad. If we get rank 3 armor, I'd rather have that. So now what I do is, having this equipped with this stuff, I'm going to equip the destroyer with different stuff. That's kind of what I've started doing. Not drastically different though. Just somewhat different. We will put a blue laser here, and we will put an autocannon there as well. But then pretty much put everything else. We'll put a plasma thrower there, put 2 disruptors there, get everything upgraded to be the best. I take that back. We want this to be regenerative hull. So there we go. Yeah, just knock things down. It's fine. it's K. All right, so we're gonna put it here. I think we're just gonna load this up with missiles. We'll make this the Corvette our missile boat. Plus, we might put one thing of point defense. No. Point defense is useful, don't get me wrong, but I'd rather have more railgun. We are going to have to kind of change things up. We're just going to basically replace one of these improved deflectors with a regenerative hull. So there we go. So there's our ships. We've completely drastically changed our ship complement. We'll upgrade the ships immediately, and we'll have to upgrade these cruisers as they come out. But that's fine. Oh, actually, hold on. I take that back. We should get rid of these cruisers that haven't been built yet, and put them back out, because then they'll come out fully ready to go. Ooh, we want to upgrade this actually. You know, that's one thing I still don't know. Is if those bonuses stack. So if we were to build, say, a fleet academy here, would that stack if we built fleet academies everywhere else? Also, the ship modifier, does that affect every ship or just ships that are built there? Or does it affect ships that are stationed there? I do not know this, so I don't build them. I will build an observatory, though. That is still useful. We'll... Ooh, upgrade it. Yeah, okay, never mind. We'll build a cruiser here. Okay, there we go. Unpause. Let time go. So while we're waiting for that, we should look to see if there's anything else we want to do. We got 4,000 credits. Okay, so drop a bunch of credits there. We're doing fine. I would like more, although we are on low contribution from our sectors. So they are keeping a lot of their own stuff, which is good. I like to have them keep their own stuff for a while. How are we doing on influence? We could build a frontier outpost right here that would connect these two. However, we already have 2 frontier outposts. I'd really hate to have to build another. Let's merge these navies together. Also, the other thing we need to check is our armies. We need more army for sure. Let's just check our buildings upgrade to see if we need any. Not currently, although this will definitely need to be upgraded. We're already upgrading this one over here, though. And, wow, okay. Let them do their own thing. We'll worry about that as it goes. We're still building a bunch of stuff there. We won't worry about it now. We will build some army. We'll at least build 1 full complement. We'll get rid of this defensive guy. The defensive army is okay. They're cheap. That's why you keep them. They're cheap, and they get the job done. But you can't assault. You can't take them out of a planet. So the assault, if you're planning on taking anything, you need to build assault guys. So you might as well build assault guys if you're planning to go to war. A scientist did die. We should. It looks like the guy on their ship, so we need to replace him. Either with this guy or this guy. Yeah. Let's get the 49-year-old. He's younger. That's. I love how that's my basis on picking who I'm gonna. Who's the youngest person? All right. We are going to have you not enter orbit. We want you to. Oh, I guess we don't have any. We don't have the ability to assist research. Hold on. We should upgrade our construction ships to have the new warp engines. That seems important. Okay. And the science ship. So we can actually start exploring some of those other outward systems. There we go. Okay. Merge. And then we need to upgrade this. We'll take this science ship to this system and upgrade it. How are we doing, actually? Let's see. We've got 3 more. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 cruisers on the way. We should build a cruiser here, actually. So 4 cruisers on the way. That's 16. That puts this number at 100. We still have 18 Navy capacity. How are we doing here, though? Still equivalent. I want to see if we can pass them with all these cruisers we're building.
Construction complete.
All right, so we did upgrade. Well, we should take that science ship and actually go back to the capital and upgrade there. There we go. Let's see. How are we doing on buildings? We should just finish these buildings. Build this up as well. There we go. We're gonna need more energy soon, so let's put that guy there. There's plenty of energy on that planet. I don't think we're gonna run out.
Construction complete.
I am sweating up a storm. It is really hot today. Well, it's gotten hotter, I should say. Okay, so we got one more cruiser. One more cruiser is being built. We need to upgrade a bunch of those. So we got 5, 6, 7, 8 cruisers. We should build.
Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
A lot of corvettes and destroyers. Corvettes, I would not stop building corvettes or destroyers. They're still very useful. For what they can do. So build those up. Got our another cruiser. Merge those. Upgrade the ships.
Construction complete.
So is that 102, 104, 106? We still have 12 more.
Construction complete.
How we looking now? Still equivalent. That's okay. How about this guy? Is he inferior now? He is inferior. Okay, so he'll still be useful, though, as an ally. It just won't be as useful as... You know, there's something to scan here. We should scan it. We can't. What do we need? I don't know. Need skill 3. So we're gonna go see. Yeah, now we can survey all these systems. Now that we have a better warp drive. So let's do that.
Research complete.
We got hyperlane mapping, so now we can see how people travel when they use hyperlanes. So a lot of different ways to get into my system, either from up there or down there. I don't know if he uses hyperlanes or something else. Let's get UV lasers. That sounds like a good plan. And let's drop off a bunch of energy credits to this guy.
Research complete.
Navy capacity. We just continue to increase that Navy capacity. I think we should just continue to do it. Military theory. We get a bonus from it, so might as well. I can't think of anything that's really that much significantly cheaper enough to want to not do that. Let's pick up Corps of Engineers. I don't normally build military stations. They didn't make it better. Honestly, I see military stations as a way to build up your fleet if you have a small... Well, if you have a small empire, I see the benefits of building a bunch of defensive platforms. But like, because if you don't build very many ships, let's say, but you have a shit ton of energy credits left over, then that seems like a good way to, use up your energy credits to build up defenses. But I haven't found very much value in them. I usually just build a shit ton of power plants and a shit ton of ships, and then I crush their navy or their fleet, so they can't do anything. I will say this though: a bunch of military stations would prevent someone from sending like a fleet of like 1,000 military power from like destroying your random stations. That's the purpose of them, I guess you could say, but. If someone does that, then I just send my fleet after. Or I split my fleet into two, and I send half of it to go, battle it out. I rarely try to look for a fight where I'm in a bad position. Like the fact that this says equivalent across the board makes me not want to attack him. If it's an inferior, I just go out and just take him on. That's kind of where I'm at in this game. I keep hitting the wrong things, and the reason why I keep doing that is I have no idea. Ooh, we can upgrade there. So how are we doing on food? There are 2 things here for food. We could probably get 5 and 5. So that's a total of 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's a total of 6 food. We really don't need those 2. So we're going to make this into minerals. I think. Yeah. Sounds like a plan. Alright. Got our fleet. Alright, how are we doing now? Let's build another cruiser. So that'll be 110, 111, 112, 114, 115. I don't know what it is. I like the doubling. It's probably OCD talking. The fact that it's like, just half, number of cruisers you have is half of the number of destroyers. Number of destroyers is half the number of corvettes. I don't know why I do that. It's just something I do. It's so strange. All right, so where was that? Oh, I lost my count now. I looked at this and said it was time to build a cruiser. Then I built 2 corvettes, a destroyer. So that's 110, 111, 112, 114, 115, 116, 118. And we could afford to build another cruiser, but we gotta wait on minerals. So we'll build all that, and then we'll build another set of ships once that's done. You know, if we pick up UV lasers soon, we might switch out some stuff for that. Because UV lasers are pretty good right now. Oh, hey! What's this? I have this system that has no upgrades. How did I miss you? Build mining stations there. Holy crap! An entire system that has no upgrades.
Construction complete.
That is insane. Alright, well, I'll end the episode here. I can't believe I missed that. It's crazy. So if you enjoyed the episode, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time.
Construction